Hi everyone, Eric Van Mechelen here. It is Tuesday night, 6:20 on December 10th. And I want to give you two updates. One is related to an email I just sent to Aaron Ferris, nominations committee, and the second is next steps and how you can help. So with that email to Aaron, I have sent this stack of 39 delegates of State Central, 30 to 39 delegates in this stack who have pledged their support, along with this one, which has about 13 or 14, mostly alternates who have also pledged their support, some of which believe the nominations should come from the floor. I expect there to be at least one motion related to the nominations committee process. Additionally, this questionnaire, which has a couple of pages as well, and this resume for the secretary role, where I highlighted the Secretary of State run in 2022. More than 110,000 votes from people like you who care about election integrity and transparency in this state. That was a 90-day campaign where I refused any political contributions whatsoever, and was successful because I focus on educating and working with other advocates for election integrity, building relationships that have lasted to this day and have only strengthened election integrity education in dozens of counties, writing, most recently on Project Minnesota, where you can see news updates, reports on election integrity, and finally, a book, Selections in Minnesota, which highlights some of the work up here, but really needs to be updated as election integrity is an ongoing path that we're all on together, which does bring me to the reason that I expressed to Aaron of why I decided to run in the first place, which was in the spirit of selections, not elections. And I'm borrowing one of my delegate supporters' phrasing there, but it's really true. If there's only one candidate, that's a selection. If there's more than one, now you have an election. So with the support that all of you have given, uh, we'll see if the nomination committee comes through with an interview. And what we can do on the floor come Saturday. I'm very optimistic about that, given the support that we have, as well as really just the appetite for change and transparency and accountability. Easy words to talk about, but really there's a simple way to go about doing that. And I hope that those of you who check out my website, which is forthcoming, probably I'll have it set up in the next day or two, eric4.mn, eric4.mn, where you can see all this information in detail, as well as links to some of the previous work, which I think shows my dedication to this, how I've worked with people, worked with teams, small teams, as well as provided and shared what I've learned with larger groups, sometimes groups of several hundred, with audiences of several thousands at time. So with that said, um, I'm very happy and thankful that all of you have come through with the support. It was only 24 hours ago that I decided to do this. And after learning that there were two candidates that had dropped out, one without enough signatures and the second withdrawing, even though he did have enough signatures, leaving just the one candidate. Again, I felt like I needed to stand up for what I've talked about, which is election integrity, by providing that choice and the spirit of elections versus selections. So with that said, that's number one. Number two is next steps. I've hinted a bit at that already. I'll keep you updated with these video updates, as well as any news that I hear, either from the party or anything that's going on that you can do as a delegate, alternate, or advocate to support either my campaign or that of Chair Brett Bussman, who I support, as well as Fred for deputy, who I would support, even though I'm not a voting delegate myself. I think you'll see those updates coming from me here in the next couple of days as we head into Saturday. And I've already had some really good conversations with several of you, including BPOU chairs, including uh, current senators, including current and former Minnesota House reps, as well as BPOU officers, in addition to those delegates. So um, I'm really thankful to see this upswell of support so quickly. And I think it speaks to the relationships that I've built and that I hope to continue to build. Um, as I learn from all of you who have been part of this process for some time and have put a lot of work into this. Um, so with that said, I want to keep things simple. So I look forward to our next interaction, whether that's on a phone call, email, or in person. Hope to see you all Saturday. And until then, enjoy your evening. Bye for now.